Hi guys, I'm Annabelle Knight and you're watching the Love Honey YouTube channel, the place where we talk about sex and sex toys so that when you shop at the Love Honey website, you know what the heck you're doing. This week we are talking about how to use a vibrator. But before I dive right in, I've got to remind you that if you never want to miss another one of our videos, you're going to need to click that subscribe button. So there are a few simple tricks to using a vibrator that means that you get the best out of your experience with one. The first is to make sure that you use some lubricant. Ding! So the great thing about using lubricant is that it can heighten sensations, it also can prolong the life of your sex toys, and it provides frictionless pleasure. So when it comes to vibrators, it's a bit of a case of the wetter the better. There are loads of different types of lubricants available, so it's a really good idea to check that the lube you have works well with sex toys. A good rule of thumb is that if you have a silicone sex toy, a silicone lube isn't the one for you. On the whole, I tend to go for a good quality water-based lubricant every single time. Now, a couple of seconds ago, I said that there were loads of different types of lubes. Well, that's nothing when you consider how many types of vibrators are available. I have chosen the Love Honey Silencer and the Love Honey Dream Bullet to show you today. And there's a couple of reasons for that. The first is that they are very different in shape. The Dream Bullet is perfect for external stimulation and the Silencer is great for internal stimulation. Now I'm going to start off with the Dream Bullet. Now if you have a vibrator like this, it will come with loads of different settings. My advice is always to start off on the lowest setting and work your way up. Now these bullets have a pinpoint precise tip, and that is so you get the most from your external stimulation. Now external bullets like this often have a pinpoint precision tip for clitoral stimulation and a button on the base so you can easily control the settings. Now my recommendation is always to start off slow and work your way up. And that rule goes for every single vibrator out there, no matter how much money you've spent or how many bells and whistles it has or how many settings it's got. If you start off slow and build your way up in power, you'll get a lot more from the experience and you'll be able to enjoy all the sensations that your sex toy has to offer. Something like the Silencer is a little bit different. It does have various speeds, but they're controlled by a twist base, which means you can up the ante ever so slowly depending on how quickly you want to go. Now, I'll always say this: use lubricant. Use lube, use lube, use lube. It makes everything so much better, especially if you are enjoying vibrations from a vibrator. And finally, my last tip is to make sure you're storing them separately. If you have more than one vibrator and you're keeping them in your bedside drawer, let's say, you're going to need to store them separately because different materials can react with one another. So it's really disappointing if after, a few days or so, you open your bedside drawer and think, do you know what, I'm going to enjoy some me time, and your vibrator has started to wear away or to degrade, or in some cases to even melt. Now you can buy special silky bags from Love Honey to keep them separate, or if you want the cheap and cheerful version, odd socks will do the trick just fine. So there you have it. Start off slow, use lubricant, experiment with the settings, keep them clean and store them separately. It's the 5 steps to pleasure heaven. If you've liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. To subscribe, click the subscribe button. For notifications, hit the bell. If you've got any questions you want to ask or comments you want to make, please pop them in my box below. And if you just can't wait for another video, then you don't need to worry because there's one coming up right now. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Annabelle Knight and you've been watching the Love Honey YouTube channel. Bye.